Welcome to God Works Weekly. I'm Jeff Heisner. We begin on the West Coast, and if you aren't aware of the Lutheran Mission Society San Diego, give them a follow, check out their newsletter. You're going to want to see this. They are doing some amazing kingdom work. It was formed back in 2022 and is now blessed with missionaries working with 40 to 50 community churches, bringing the gospel message to a world, let's face it, that really doesn't know Jesus. That's in Southern California, right? Well, here's Mission Director Tardelli Voss on the great work that's happening down there.
We are planting in all of these relationships in all of our preparation. So what we want to see is deep relationships with the people that they will be serving, right? And then sharing the gospel, in that context of getting to know people and loving people and reaching where they are. We really, really believe in that the solution is relational.
We'll have links to the Lutheran Mission Society San Diego in the show notes. Make sure check those out. Gloria Day in Houston is a large church that's also mission-minded and relationship-driven. Right before Best Practices, we had a chance to catch up with their senior pastor, Dan Shepman, to talk about mission and what it means to him and his church.
Living on mission is what do I do every day to be Jesus Christ into my community? It's living on mission is how do I use my voice, my influence, my role as pastor to equip other people to live out their mission as a baptized child of God. And so living on mission for me is how do I bring Christ to the spaces where I live, work, learn, play, and gather. Whether it's not just, to me, church is a place where people come to gather to be prepared for the rest of the week. And so living on mission to me is how do we send our folks out into the mission field, and myself included, to be the hands and feet of Jesus where I live, in my marriage, in my home, where I work, and then the places where I gather and hang out.
Going inside Concordia Market, and Steve Soanes wrote The Great Sending, God's Heart for the World. We featured that here on Going Inside Concordia Market. Well, he's got a new resource on the market. It's called the Sending God Essay, and you're going to want to check it out. It's just a short read, 18 pages, focusing on reading the scriptures through the Missio Dei. David Meyer has been raving about this essay, and I encourage you to check it out. It's at concordiamarket.com on the address on your screen. David Meyer is back for What You're Reading. He's got a devotional read today that he and his family are digging into right now. David, why don't you tell us about it? What you're reading?
They said, we would like to read just a book, get into something a little different that would be very encouraging, tackle some difficult topics, especially for guys, and then just see where the Lord takes us in our prayer time as well. So we chose to read Max Lucado, wonderful Christian author. Some people don't like him, they disagree with this, that, or the next thing. Fine. Find the things that you can agree with. And thank God for the man's insight. But Max recently wrote a book that was called Tame Your Thoughts. It does a lot of research into how your mind works. Why does Paul write? Well, why does the Holy Spirit encourage Paul to write in Romans 12? Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. There are so many other references to the mind that Paul has as well. Great apostle. And so this is a book that we're just getting into and would recommend. It gives questions in the back for each chapter. We're finding that helpful. It's challenging, and we're just sharing our insights, how it's affecting us. We're actually learning something about each other, and what can we encourage one another with the lessons that we've learned from the scriptures, from history, and a bit from psychology too, with Tame Your Thoughts by Max Lucado.
Well, thanks, David. Don't forget, give us a like or a share, and we'll have links to everything that we've covered in the show notes. Make sure to check those out. Also, send us those story ideas of the cool things that are happening at your church or in your community. Thanks for watching God Works Weekly.